Hi there BookTube, it's Eleanor here and it's the final day of my book haul bonanza. I'm still waiting for maybe 4 or 5 books to come in the post, so if they've come you may see a tacked on bit on the end of this video, but if they haven't arrived in time then I will just have to hold on to those and show you them at a later stage. But I've got a few books to show you. Quite a few of these are graphic novels, so let's get started. Firstly is volumes 1 and 2 of Fairy Quest, which is by Jenkins, Ramos and Olia. I think I saw this on Caitlin at Kitty G's channel. This is quite a large graphic novel. If I put it next to a regular size, you can see how big it is compared to that, which I think is great. And I really love the look of the artwork in this. It looks like really, really nice art. I'm going to read you the synopsis for this story because it sounds really interesting. In the enchanted forest of Fablewood, all of the stories that have ever been told live together. But under the watchful eye of Mr. Grimm and his think police, you either learn to keep your story straight or face the dreaded mind eraser. Against all odds, Red Riding Hood and Woof, the big bad wolf, form an unlikely friendship and risk everything to escape the evil clutches of Mr. Grimm. Celebrated writer Paul Jenkins and acclaimed artist Humberto Ramos tell the endearing story of 2 friends who will do anything to stay together. So this is volume 1. And then you've got volume 2, which is Outcasts. So I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into these. Next, I picked up issue 5 of Archie. I've been really enjoying reading the Archie comics, and so I'm trying to pick these up issue for issue. So I'm looking forward to reading this one. I showed you in a previous haul, and in fact I showed you just now so that you could see the size difference, my issue 2 of Squirrel Girl, and I picked up volume 1 of Squirrel Girl as well. This one's only just arrived though, so I'm looking forward to reading both of these. I believe this is about a girl who's sort of, her superpower is something to do with squirrels and she's got a big tail. I've heard it's really good because the main protagonist is just an average girl. She's got an average figure, which I really love, and apparently it's got some really, really fun humour, so I can't wait to read this one. And then one that I am so excited about, and yeah, I picked it up, and it's a bit more expensive than I would normally spend on graphic novels, but I think it's going to be worth every penny. And that is Private Eye. This is a standalone by Brian K. Vaughan with Marcos Martin and Munster Vincente, I think it is. And I just can't wait to read this. It is quite a long, thin graphic novel. I love the colour and the artwork, and the story behind this is that it's set in a world where every single person has a secret identity, and how that would make the world, what sort of choices that would mean you would have to make. So I'm really, really excited about this one. So that's the graphic novels that I've picked up, and then I've got 2 books to show you. The first one's called The 52nd by Della. This is a YA supernatural type story, I believe. I loved the sound of this one when I heard about it a long time ago because it's got an Aztec and Mayan type theme. It's set in present day, but it's got a historically an Aztec and sort of Mayan mythology behind it. It's about a family who have to sacrifice 52 people every year, I think it is. 52 human sacrifices are made every 52 years to the underworld, and it's about the 52 years are up and this family's given the list of 52 names, and I'm assuming that there's a boy and a girl, and one of them is one having to make a killing, and one of them is one that is on the list, and it should be fun. And then finally a book I'm really interested in called The Skeleton Crew, How Amateur Sleuths Are Solving America's Coldest Cases by Deborah Hulber. I heard about this on the Book Riot podcast and it sounds brilliant. It's a non-fiction book about a group of internet sleuths who have formed forums and who are taking on cold cases in America and helping solve them with their sort of amateur super sleuthing. It's like their hobby. According to the back of this, there is over 40,000 unsolved cases in America, and these sort of hobbyists are taking on these cold cases and just using the internet and their forums and their contacts, they are helping to solve some of them. And it's a story, a non-fiction account talking about this sort of phenomena. So I think this just sounds really interesting. So as I say, I've got 5 or 6 books that I'm still waiting for in the post. If they have come before I have to put this up, then I will have tacked it on here, and if they haven't come, then I will hold on to those when they do arrive and show you them in a haul later on in the month or next month. So that is it for my book haul Bonanza, and I'm really excited about the books I've got, the books on my shelf. I'm looking forward to reading them. I am taking part in this hashtag read my own damn books, and I'm so far, I think I'm 9 or 10 books in, and that's just in the first couple of weeks of January, so I'm really excited about reading some of the books off my shelf this year. Anyway, have you bought any good books recently? Have you read any of these? Do any of these sound up your alley? Chat to me as always in the comments, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye for now, BookTube.